Go ahead and wave again.
Sure, they're gonna be able to hear you while the microphone being turned on.
It's on.
Hey guys, my name is Tyler Harrell, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the process of arterial embalming. How many of you have ever wondered about the process of embalming just as a whole? If you've had someone in your family that might have passed away, or a friend or something, you just kind of wondered about the process. It is a strange topic. For those of you that aren't in funeral science, I do apologize. There's many different forms and ways to embalm a body, or that go into embalming a body, so I'm just going to speak about one, arterial embalming. The art of embalming has been around for a very long time. As of late, with the pandemic and everything, it's just not as prominent, I guess, as it once was. I really respect the art of embalming, and I'd like to bring back the practice of it as far as people wanting to do it. I don't know how that's possible with the prices and everything like they are, but just give every family, that final time with their loved one. I've been in the funeral business for 7 years, and I've worked under Mike Brown. He's been licensed for 47 years. He's one of the best embalmers I've ever seen do it. I'm an apprentice funeral director and embalmer in the state of Oklahoma, and the 3 steps that I'm going to cover on this topic will be the incision portion, how to tie off your arteries and your veins, and then also inject fluid. Now we'll go over where and how to make the incision, and this is just, I go in the femoral artery a lot, so that's the one I'm going to speak about. It's in your thigh. You make your incision on the inner third of your thigh, so just somewhere kind of just right in here, and then you'll go straight down to locate your artery and your vein. And then you'll place string around the artery and vein once you find them, just for easy, so you can get a hold of them easier and everything while you're doing it. I use white string for the artery and then black string for the vein, just so you know which one you're grabbing. And now that we've located the artery and vein, let's move on to how we tie off the veins and then prepare for injection. You make an incision into your artery. You'll pull up on the string, you'll make an incision into your artery, and then you'll place what's called an arterial tube into the artery, and that's what's hooked to your machine, and that's what pushes the fluid throughout the body. And then you'll do the same thing on the vein, except you won't put an arterial tube. You'll use what we call angular forceps. You'll get those in there, and those help open up the vein and will help to allow blood, fluid, and everything to drain properly. Once everything is in place, you've got your arterial tube in, you've tied the string, you've got your angular forceps in for drainage, then you'll turn your machine on to your desired pressure, and you can begin injecting the fluid. It won't take just maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and you should start seeing some drainage. Once you do, you can kind of move back and forth your angular forceps to pull out any blood clots or anything that may be stopping your drainage from coming out how you'd like it to. Now that we've kind of just vaguely went over how to embalm using the femoral artery, we've taught you to locate and tie off the arteries and veins. I've taught you how to inject the fluid and then get your drainage. I hope you understand this is just one of the many, many different types and techniques that go into embalming a body, just very vague portion of it. But now that you've got to get a little bit better of an idea and of how the process works, and just kind of how, what goes into everything, and just giving that family, one last viewing. Do you guys have any questions? Thank you.